Hey guys, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even hear about this until like really recently. I had no idea they were actually going to make another like Powerpuff Girls television show, especially a live action CW show. I'm like, oh god, that just sounds awful. But apparently, there's a lot to this story, and I thought I'd talk about it because I'm a '90s kid. I grew up in the '90s, born 1991. Perfect age to watch the Powerpuff Girls. I loved watching the Powerpuff Girls. Me and my sister used to watch them all the time. I watched a lot of her shows like Sailor Moon, Powerpuff Girls, and stuff. She watched my shows like DuckTales, Superman, Batman, Dragon Ball Z, and stuff. Dexter's Laboratory. Huge. I love the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls were really fun characters. Had great villains. I loved the villains in Powerpuff Girls, like him, Fuzzy, Mojo Jojo, the Gangrene Gang, Princess, and stuff. Like I loved the villains they came up with in Powerpuff Girls, and the Powerpuff Girls were just created uh, specimens. Basically, is the professor he wanted to create daughters, and he created these like super powered superheroes with sugar and spice and everything nice and stuff. And then he poured the chemical X, the Powerpuff Girls. But the Powerpuff Girls also was super funny. Like it was a very funny show. It had like this narrator always narrating, and he was just basically breaking the fourth wall the whole time. Like it had a great sense of humor. The Powerpuff Girls show, very funny, and there were three superpowered girls, and there's nothing about it that screamed like feminism or anything. No, they were just badass superheroes who just wanted to be normal, go to school, have a normal life, but also save people's lives and stuff. And they loved their father, the professor, and they had a great relationship with him. And they always tried to help out the mayor, who was just an imbecile. And really great show with great animation, great characters. So, and I knew right away when I found out if they were going to reboot it into a CW show, I'm like, I know exactly where they're going with this. It's going to be awful. And then a script leaked out, and people hated it. People were just getting what the fuck is this? Like a lot of lame modern dialogue lingo going on. A lot of conversations about trigger warnings and safe spaces and all that ridiculous. You can see the leaks online. Just type in Powerpuff Girls live action reboot script leaked, and you can read the script and ask like parts of the script, and it looks awful. Just it looks like a typical idiotic CW writer writing a show in 2021. It looks terrible, so they scratched it, and they're back to the drawing boards. A Powerpuff Girls reboot, and according to the CW, it looks too campy, and they're gonna change it up a little bit. I'm like, what a crock of shit. Like, that is not why people are hating on this, because it's too campy. Powerpuff Girls is campy. It's silly, it's cheesy, it's great though. That's what people love about Powerpuff Girls, it being campy. They don't like this modern language bullshit in these like crazy like modern feminist ideologies put in their shows. Just make three badass characters saving people. You don't have to put any ideologies and politics in it or stupid modern language that like 15-year-old girls talk about. Ugh. I don't want to hear that. Like I worked with teenagers, then I see how some of them talk, like, and it's absolutely obnoxious. Like make interesting, compelling characters. And I was like, well, that's how kids talk. Like, well, according to these actresses, they don't look like kids. They look like full-grown adults, for Christ's sake. So that's another thing. Why aren't they kids? According to these pictures, these girls don't look like children. Shouldn't the Powerpuff Girls be kids? They're like kindergartners. Like, that's what makes the Powerpuff Girls. Wouldn't it be more cool and kind of funny if they were kids saving the day and stuff? See, it's supposed to be a kids show. That's what the Powerpuff Girls are, a kids show. It's not a teenage melodrama like what the bullshit CW does. It's a kids show. Put the main characters as kids. Like, again, it's a fucking kids show. Like, This is ridiculous. And I know what they're thinking. Like, well, oh, the people that grew up with the Powerpuff Girls, they're now older, so they want to see older Powerpuff Girls. And I'm like, well, that's the thing. When you make them kids, people are still going to watch them because it's nostalgia, and you'll bring new kids into it. Like, new kids will find out what the Powerpuff Girls are and stuff. So, like, I don't understand where they're going with this. When you look at the photos of the three, they don't even look like the Powerpuff Girls. They're just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I just know they're going to just destroy it. I don't know what they're going to do now, but that script they leaked was shit. It looks like shit. I don't think any of the actresses are good picks. Just like, if you want to reboot the Powerpuff Girls and make it live action, you should just make it a cartoon. Like, that's what you should do. But if you want to make it live action, get kids. Like, the Powerpuff Girls are children, so get children. Like, that's a remake, but this is a reboot. You gotta make it different and stuff, and because when they're older, they're going through real problems, and we can, put our politics behind it and stuff like that, because people want to see that. We don't want to see that, so. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls reboot. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be awful. I already know it's going to be awful, but I can't wait to watch that first episode so I can shit all over it. Just like I did with Batwoman. Wonder how that show's still going. Yeah. Anyways, the Powerpuff Girls reboot. Are you excited for this? Does this look like a show that's going to be great? Or is it going to be absolute ass like pretty much 80% of all shows are on the CW? Give me your thoughts and opinions. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.